members in Salazar. We get too much for Chicano moratorium.
Back on Whittier Boulevard. This is for next week. Next week on the 29th. They're about to let you know all the information you guys need to know. Share this video so that way other people can understand what's going on for the 29th. Waiting for a little bit more people to get on so you guys can all understand what's going on. They're gonna have some special guests up here. So for right now, we got him right here already. Boulevard Nights. He's the one that's gonna talk to you guys and let you guys know what's going on.
We're gonna have good speakers this time. We're gonna have them running live. If Ross wants to meet today, but I told him we had one. He goes, man, I'm gonna get one for 4. So I'll give it to you later. So you got everything. Talk to the sound music.
All right, guys.
They already know what we're doing.
Yeah. I told them
That's what they're doing.
Gracias.
I'm here to represent the Chicano movement, Chicano rights. I'm here to keep
Appreciate it. Send it out to anybody and everybody. I'm gonna be live on the 29th. They will be doing it live protest on my YouTube channel due to the fact that for those who can't make it and for those who don't want to be out here because of the COVID-19, it'll be on live on my YouTube channel. So let them know so that way the more people that are on the live or watch the video after, it'll be much appreciated because they're gonna show this to city council to try to get the boulevard back as well. Let me know when you guys are ready. There's already only 14 right now so far, but whenever you guys are ready. I mean, right now is here and there you'll see some lowriders pass by, some classic cars. But like they already said, the boulevard has been shut down for a cruise. And next week they're gonna have a bunch of lowriders coming down the boulevard. They're gonna take over this whole boulevard. They'll give you the time, how things are gonna run as well. There will be other people as well joining us. So it's gonna be a whole lot of people, more than what we expected. We're just waiting for them to be ready so that way they can speak. Meanwhile, I'm gonna just keep you guys just posted on watching the boulevard, how it looks. And then normally this would be all packed when there would be cruises on Whittier Boulevard, but as you guys see, it's pretty much dead. And the lowriders do give a lot of they do spend a lot of money here when they do the cruises. One of them guys over there is going to be speaking. I don't know which one, but yeah. So he's trying to figure out how you guys are going to be set up for that day. Trying to get things worked out already. Don't worry, they're not going to try to keep you guys out in the heat. It's going to be more of a early morning thing, I think. That's where the people are going to be standing, right?
That's where the people are going to be standing because, Solis's office is giving us this bullshit excuse of safety, pandemic, but, Solis's office is not complaining about the demonstrations happening downtown, all the demonstrations in front of Black Lives Matter, but when it comes to Chicano rights, all of a sudden she has an issue.
Yeah.
So, but that's all right because we can do it. We'll have X's on the ground, and that's where you can stand and watch.
There you go.
We can maintain, we'll maintain a social distancing. If you're on an X, get on the X, Johnny.
Yeah, pretty much
If you're
that's.
on the X, she can't say that we are maintaining the distancing.
Yeah.
So we all know that if you registered and you signed up, that you're going to be asked after you park your car to step out and stand at your tire. Johnny, stand at your tire. If you got 4 people in your car,
Down the corner.
each one will. You know that's enough distance, and you'll stand here. You'll get on your phone. You'll watch as it's going live. Right, Johnny?
Yes.
You'll have your distancing. The platform will be there. Everybody will be able to see the program. And we're going to have good speakers this time.
Yes.
Bottom line is this. If you're in your car, you know the rules. You'll step out. It's 1:30. It feels like 100 degrees out here, Johnny.
100, yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
So with that in mind, that's why registration will open at 8 o'clock, and everybody who's registered will receive an email tomorrow as to where registration is, so that once we get everybody with their sticker for their card to be in the caravan, we can line this up, and hopefully we're taking the boulevard 9:30, the latest 10, before it gets too hot. We don't want everybody outside passing out because of the heat.
Anything else?
Yeah, on August 29th, we're going to be right here. We're going to take over the boulevard back. Basically fighting for our Chicano rights, our Chicano liberation. Take back the boulevard that belongs to La Raza. But on August 29th, we're going to represent that. In 1970, Ruben Salazar was murdered in the Chicano moratorium, and we're going to represent that August 29th. Also, we try to get Mitch Milda Solis to try to cooperate. They're not really cooperating with us. We're still going to do it. It seems like more to them, it matters more about the BLM than the Chicano movement, but we're still going to do the Chicano movement regardless of what they say.
Johnny, did you bring anybody from people who might have actually been here back in 1970 for the August 29th movement?
Yes, we got somebody here from the 1970 Chicano moratorium movement right here. We got Jaime and
Jaime Rodriguez. Jaime,
and Miguel Lopez. Yes, you know what? That Saturday morning, 1970, we lived up the street. Anyway, we got in our cars, family, friends. We across the street from us lived attorney Oscar Zeta Acosta. Recently, they made a film about him called The Rise and Fall of the Brown Buffalo. Anyway, we all drove down to La Casa de Carnalismo, a community center. Got our banner together, walked around and gathered more people, got in cars, and came down to Belvedere Park, to get ready for the march. It was already there, thousands of people from East LA, but also from other states, from other cities. And we marched down Beverly, 3rd Street, came down Atlantic, and then made a ride right here on Winter Boulevard. Now, somewhere around here, I recall, because my mother was also in the march. Her name is Isabel Rodriguez. God bless her, she's not with us anymore. She marched a few blocks with Ruben Salazar. Down a few streets. We ended up at the park, and we all know the story, man. The police and LAPD and LA County Sheriff's attacked the march, turned into a police riot. People got hurt, people got arrested.
what were you protesting back in 1970?
We were protesting, one thing in particular was the high percentage concentration of deaths of Chicanos and Mexican Americans. At that time, we were about 10% of the population, Mexican Americans in our country. Yet, the proportion of deaths and casualties was over 20%.
Casualties where?
Casualties in Vietnam, the Vietnam War. And that day, as of today, what is recognized is that too many of us were of Mexican American descent, were getting killed in that war. We were protesting. We were also protesting police abuse, police brutality. We were also protesting the lack of funding for schools, for education, for elementary and high school. We were also protesting the jobs, high unemployment rate amongst our community. We were also protesting overall medical services for the entire community and for veterans.
It sounds like those same things you were protesting back in 1970 still exist in today's time.
Exactly what he said is true. We are protesting those same things today. You know.
What's the difference 50 years later?
The difference 50 years later is 50 years. The difference 50 years later is that you, him, me, we're still protesting. We're still raising our hands. We're still raising our fists. We're still willing to take a stand against social justice. We're still willing to take a stand against racism, against white supremacy. We're still willing to take a stand to say too many of our community are being used as you know, in a different words. You know? And again, too many of our community are falling prey to
Just come more this way, guys.
drug use.
Get away from the curve. Do you guys want to stand right here instead?
Just so we're clear, no, just so we're clear, because we have the
Oh, okay.
backdrop of the silver plata and the Sound of Music. The Sound of Music is where the silver dollar used to be. We did that last week with the David Sanchez of the Brown Berets, where we went in there. On August 29th, where the silver truck is, that's where our platform will be. And we have speakers, we have music just like last time. We want to educate our community. We want to take back our boulevard. We want to send a message to Hilda Solis. It's 50 years later, and guess what? We're all registered to vote. That's why when you go to the website, we have the register to vote.
Let them know.
Because
They're asking about the website too. Sorry to
The
interrupt.
website, unitycruisela.org.
And that's where you could register your
That's where
car.
you can register your car. That's where you can register to vote. It's not only important that they see us here on the boulevard, but they see us at the ballot box. It's not only important that they see us here on the boulevard, but they see us at the ballot box. That's how we're going to get the boulevard back. That's how we put Hilda Solis in check. Because Hilda, you look great handing out food to everybody because of COVID. But that's not coming from your heart. That's not coming from your money. That's from the billions of dollars that the government gives you. You're supposed to spend that money just like you could afford to pay for any parade, any march, any cruise from your things. You can afford to pay people to keep these businesses open because of COVID-19. You can afford to make a motion to have the sheriffs submit their report on the killing on Andres Guardado instead of laying back and saying, well, we're doing everything possible. No, you're not doing everything possible because that sheriff hasn't submitted that report in regards to Andres Guardado, and you're sitting there and letting the police control the narrative instead of you taking control of the narrative. Pass a motion, get that report done, because those officers need to be held accountable for the murder, the killing of Andres Guardado. And we're just not talking about what's happening locally, but we're aware of what's happening nationally because we've been in contact with the family of Vanessa Guillen as well. And you'll notice, everybody who's dying out of Fort Hood, Chicano, okay? They're not finding white bodies spread out at that Fort Hood. They're finding brown brothers and sisters. Our struggle's not over yet. Simon, continue on.
So come Saturday again, joining with Mr. Requejo and Miguel, is we are organizing also another form of protest. It's a car caravan, a safe car caravan. We're gonna meet on Great Avenue, Great Road and Whittier Boulevard, Pico Rivera, and channel cars, all kinds of cars. Every car is welcome. We're gonna come down Whittier Boulevard. Again, another form of protest, and we're going to be protesting the same issues, and even more so some of the issues that Mr. Requejo has mentioned.
And you'll be having a march as well, correct? There'll be a march as well at that time. Yes? Yes. And just so you know, 50 years, this is major historical significance. So there's going to be At 4 o'clock, there's going to be another march with the Brown Berets and David Sanchez. But David Sanchez, I'm not going to tell you who's going to be speaking on our platform, but we're going to have people speaking on that platform. We're going to have Roberto Rodriguez, assault with a deadly weapon. We showed you the book last week.
Yeah.
We showed you the book last week, who in 1979 was taking pictures of the lowriding cruising community, and the police officers beat the heck out of him because he was taking pictures of the officers beating the heck out of lowriders. And they beat the shit out of him. Assault with a deadly weapon. Go to Amazon and buy that book. Roberto Rodriguez, he's a professor out of Arizona. He's doing a study project in Mexico right now, but he has agreed to zoom in. Thankfully, we have Diablo 666, who's going to figure out how to make that zoom in work. But he has agreed to be here in person and speak about what he went through in the 1970s in regards to police abuse happening here on the boulevard and the cruising. And guess what? He went to court with a Chicano attorney and won a $200,000 lawsuit against the LA County sheriffs. And that's what we need to start doing. We need to fight back. It's no more about, hey, let's just go have a carne asada and have a cruise. It's about, we want to have a cruise, we want to have a carne asada, but we want to have control of our lives and we want to have control of our destiny. And this is a new day, it's a new age, and we're going to take control of that. And that's what we're doing. We're going to empower you. We're going to give you the strength to be able to say, well, I'm not going to say it, but you can read between the lines, to everybody. This is our boulevard. We're taking it back. We've been working with the moratorium committee for more than a month and coordinating so we don't overlap. The lowriders, classic cars, customs will come first. Once we move the boulevard, the Chicano moratorium will come through with their caravan and the marchers. At 4 o'clock, the Brown Berets will come through. The boulevard is going to be shut down for the whole day. Anything else, Simon?
No. I think we covered everything. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity to work with you.
No, thank you, brother, because you've been doing this for more than 50 years. So we got other people who were actually there from the march 50 years ago.
I didn't have gray hair.
Yeah. Neither did I. I got good dye. Wimpy.
And we're here to continue that. We're picking up where they left off. The new generation's here, and we're here to speak for Chicano rights, Chicano liberation, and we're here to continue back then. Same struggles they went through, we're going through now, and we're going to address those issues.
So Wimpy, what about the registration for the event? When will I get that information?
Tomorrow you're going to send an email out for the people that registered. You're going to get an email saying where you're going to meet at and a confirmation.
Right.
We're going to meet at 8 o'clock is going to be registration, but we'll be on the boulevard by 9:30 or 10 o'clock. But 8 o'clock will be registration. So those that registered, you're going to get an email tomorrow saying where you're going to be located at.
Wimpy, how are you going to decide what car goes first? If I registered first, do I get to be the very first car, or how does that work?
I could say first come, first serve, but there's clubs that want to be together. Some registered before, after, they told me.
Right,
But,
so they should come at the same time, because at the registration table, you're going to check in. We're going to see that you're registered. They're going to give you a ticket. Then you're going to go to the number line. So if you all get here at the same time, get in line, you go to the number line one after the other. You're going to pull your sticker that you're going to put in the center of your windshield, which is going to have your number and how you're lined up. So if you want to be drive-through together, come at registration at the same time together, show your ID, get your ticket. You can come at different times, get your ticket, and just wait till everybody's here to turn your ticket in for your number, and all your numbers will be together and your cars will drive through together.
Register's getting full, so hurry up and register.
We're only
August 29th, 2020, be right here.
Just to let them know again, what kind of cars are you accepting to get registered? What are you guys are looking for?
Vehicles. You know, it doesn't matter.
classic, lowrider, custom. If you're in a regular car, you can come in the march behind us with the Chicano moratorium. They're more than happy to accommodate and have you pass through as well. And the reason why we have the yellow chalk is, as you can see, here's where our platform is. Just like that. There's going to be plenty of room. We're going to mark out, we're going to be here since 7 o'clock in the morning, marking out spaces where you can stand. Everybody must wear a mask. Okay?
You hear that, guys? Everybody.
And here's the message we're sending to political officials. You can throw as many rules as you want at us as a way to try and deny us what our rights are. We can meet them and we can follow them, and we're still going to have our protest. And we don't need your permission. We don't need your permission. Times are different. The rules are in the registration, unitycruisela.org.
There you guys go. Now remember, they're gonna have it posted up right here for registration where that truck is at.
No. That's where the platform's going to be.
Oh, that's the platform?
And
Okay,
the
I'm
email
sorry.
that you get, we're going to...
Where are you guys gonna, when they come through, where are you guys gonna be set up so they can walk up to get the sticker and everything?
That will be in your email tomorrow.
Okay, there you guys go.
And we're going to say something, although I know it's not going to work. Don't share your email with people, because it's going to get... The politicians want to try and shut it down, but they know there's too many marches that they can't shut down. There's too much going on. It's too big of a significant event. LA Times, KTLA, Channel 7. I was on the phone with the Prime Minister of the Brown Berets, David Sanchez, who you saw was here last week. He says they're all coming to the boulevard because they know it's going to be a historical day. Except it's going to be hot.
Well, it's gonna be historical anyways.
Drink a lot of water.
Bring a lot of water.
Bring your mask. That's why we're going to do it early.
Chicano Day of Action that day.
That's
Yes,
why
sir.
we came to see what the weather was going to be like. And you don't want you standing outside your car for an hour and sweating like a dog like we are right now, because some of us need to lose weight.
Hey, he's throwing bricks over here.
Don't look at me, all right? I'm going to give me a size small shirt.
I'm not a
You'll
pretty
know
boy.
who the staff is, because staff will have on a yellow shirt which will say unitycruisela.org with the picture of the arches. Now, Wimpy, am I going to, does it matter where I'm at, will I be able to get a picture of my car at the arches?
Yes.
How are you going to accomplish that? Because last time it didn't really happen for me.
We're going to have everybody stop for like 10, 15 seconds at the arch. Take your picture. Next group, 15 seconds. Take your picture, etc., etc.
Just for those photographers that are planning to come out, just take your picture, move out the way for everybody to get a picture. Don't just...
A lot of photographers that are going to be there. Of course, we encourage you to be there, but please don't block the boulevard. Get your picture. If we do block it, we're going to have 10 seconds to take your picture, move out, let the next group come in, etc.,
So let's do
etc.
a sample of we can. First people cars will be 14. When you pull in, there will be staff who will say, stop. That's where your cars will stop. And we're going to measure out 20 feet. Next group, stop. So we got to get to the boulevard here. So we're all going to have plenty of space. The photographers, as they always are, will be at the side, right? So what we're going to do is, you take your picture, 15 seconds, pap. Everybody looking for the marks, because we'll have marks in front of the arch. Pap, 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 pap. We'll have them staggered, but you're going to have to cooperate with us, because with the police, this is where the police are going to, they're not going to give us a hassle, but they're going to want us to do it quickly. 15 seconds, you're out. This group of cars leave. The next four pull up. Now you're underneath the arch. Photographers come back in, take a picture. Flap, 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 flap. We've timed it. 15 seconds is a lot of time. Then photographers move out of the way. Next group of cars leave. The next one. That way everybody is guaranteed a picture underneath the arch. Okay? And all your photographers will have the whole road. We're going to ask photographers to be polite, to be professional, share the spaces. Maybe one time you're in front, maybe the next time you move to the side. I know that's asking a lot, because everybody wants to get the perfect shot. But in all the shots that I see, everybody gets the perfect shot. Okay, so let's be fair to everybody. Let's move out of the way, because again, that's one of the things that the police will look at, is when the photographers go in to take the spots. But the most important thing is you, the cars that are coming out. We want to give you what you want, and we know you want your shot under the boulevard. 4 deep. You're going to get it. Anything else, Wimpy?
That's it. See you August 29th. Register. Rack those cars up, get them ready, and that day is going to be Chicano Day of Action.
There you go.
Take
Whole
action.
day.
The whole day.
You're going to get unitycruisela.org. You're going to get the 50 Chicano moratorium. You're going to get the brown berets. August 29th, 2020. We'll
They-
see you on the boulevard.
They're asking if they can come and join us if they're not registered, and let them know what is this is.
Well, there's no reason not to be registered because all you got to do is go to the website unitycruisela.org and hit the registration button.
Well, they're talking about coming even though they're not registered, like
Not
to be on the. Yeah, they're not
For
lowriders.
the ones that are not lowriders,
That's
there's a caravan after the lowriders go. There's gonna be a caravan behind that. So for the ones that don't have lowriders, could join that caravan. And after the
Chicano movement.
and that's for Chicano
Chicano
movement.
moratorium, and that's just as important. We're all trying to work together so that it's one big long stream of protest the whole day. So if you just have a regular car, you want to be in a part of the caravan and support Chicano movement, then you come with the Chicano moratorium in the regular cars.
They're meeting in Pico. They're meeting on
They're reading on Grape Street. You
Grape
can go
Street.
to their
I mean,
website.
Hacienda in Pico. They're meeting there. The caravan is. Our location is different. Everyone we're gonna meet, you're gonna get an email tomorrow.
As long as, like they said, I mean, they said if it's a classic and it's not like a basic classic car, like one of like, because they said they got a 60. What did you say you had? A
If
67?
you're in the 60s, you're
That's
good.
fine. Yeah, you're good.
There you go.
If
They
you're
said
in
it's a
the
Volvo.
70s, you're
Yeah, it
good.
doesn't matter what it is.
If
There
you're
you
in
go.
the
It could
80s,
be a
you're
Chrysler.
good.
It could be a.
If you're in the 90s, you're probably good. When you start getting 2000, we want to see a picture.
You guys, so let them know one more time where they can go to register and how to contact you guys.
Unity
They have any
Cruise.
information? I mean, any questions?
UnityCruiseLA.org. UnityCruiseLA.org.
And for just in case, because I can't always respond to them since this is you guys' event. How can they reach you guys if they have any type of questions that they want to get answered right away?
You can reach me at my page on Boulevard Nights on Instagram. It's Boulevard_Nights, and you can ask me questions on that page. And
Alright.
also, that day we're gonna have try to get something going after the cruise. That's gonna be working on that right now after we do the radio.
There you guys go. So it's gonna be jam packed of action.
One more thing. And the cars are 90s, are registering, they're 90s, 2000s. If it's a custom car, like a dud, add that. It's just, if it's not a regular stock car, you put it's a custom 90s car or a custom 2000s. Put that. I got a custom 2001.
You'll get an email. There's only about 5 cars who we're not sure. We're going to send you an email. We're going to send us a car, a picture. We want to include as much as we can, but we don't want this Jeep in it. It's a beautiful Jeep. I would love to have that Jeep, but that's not part of our crew.
So technically, anything like that truck that's lifted, that's just bone stock, just a lift, something like that, nothing like that. They want custom. They could join the caravan. They want things that have like if you have a graphic paint job with nice rims, yeah, like a dub show truck or car, anything with nice graphics, nothing like my car, this car, that car. You know, they want them. They want to represent the Boulevard nice, right, the right way. So that way, when they present it to the council, the city council, right, you guys go show this video for the city. Oh, the board of supervisors. That way, they can show what they're fighting for and what type of cars are they fighting for to come in on the boulevard to show you guys.
I just want to say one last thing. We know some of you just want to come and see. That's okay. But you have to find a yellow mark.
You can barely see it right
Stand on
now.
it. You have to find the yellow mark.
Pretty
You gotta
much
wear
is
your
this.
mask, wear your mask and stand on the yellow. Okay? I would suggest bring a little umbrella because it's hot right now. That's why we're doing it earlier. We're hoping it's not going to be as hot. But the platform's going to be there again. The platform's there where it says silver. Sounds of music. That's what the platform is. Find a yellow X, stand on it, record it. Down the boulevard, find a yellow X. The whole boulevard will be X'd out so you can find a spot as long as you're standing on one. We will have staff. And if they see you without a mask, they're going to ask you to put a mask on. Don't give them attitude. We're going to have masks, we'll give you one.
There you guys go.
Okay? You need a water, we're going to have waters to give you. Okay? So there's no excuses.
And
Find an X, stand on the X, okay, cool, we're cool. That's all we're asking for.
We know it's gonna be hot.
This is a step to build to the next step. Because what we've been talking about is the cruise nights on Whittier Boulevard. We're gonna get there.
They
We're
want.
gonna get there.
They
We're
want
taking
to.
steps.
Sorry to interrupt again. They want to know if they can bring chairs to enjoy the show.
I would bring a chair and put it on the X.
There you guys go.
Okay? Put it on the X. Bring your cold water.
Yeah,
Cold water.
a lot of it. If not, look, you got the. Hopefully by that time that Dollar Tree will be open. Remember what they're talking about as well. Support your local vendors. So there'll be a lot of places that you can go in, buy waters. We'll let them know that on that day, if they want to, stock up on waters and drinks, because there will be a lot of people and they will be selling out a lot. Okay. Well, for just remember, guys, August 29th.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
There you go.
Saturday.
All right, guys. Take it easy and thank you for joining us.
Thank you, brother.